Will you call yourself a Lagos bad boy?
No. Well, I wouldn't call myself a Lagos bad boy, no. I'm a Lagos normal boy.
Okay.
Lagos everyday guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
me.
You're currently in Houston for
Time of our lives.
what is the slogan of Lagos State?
It's a center of excellence, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
that's what it is.
Okay, I'm going to
Even
talk.
though it's like really not that. It's like set out everything not excellent.
I'm going to give you one word or one name,
Mhm.
and you can tell me the very first thing that comes to your mind.
Okay.
I'll start easy. Houston.
Okay.
But
Emotions. There's a song called Emotions. I just thought of it just came up in my mind.
designer.
Rolex.
Burna Boy.
On Glow.
Mabel.
Mabel. Escala Dizzy. That's the song they know about Mabel.
Do you like that song?
Yeah, it's a very interesting song. I like it.
Yeah.
Like, it's active.
Yeah.
I just see what they're doing. I'm like, yeah, this whole thing is just interesting to watch.
Imagine you were trapped on an island
Mm-hmm.
with two other artists. And in order for you guys to get off the island, you have to produce the best song ever.
Wow.
Who would those two artists be?
Best song ever. I'm gonna pick Thames.
Okay.
Because she's gonna get me out of there. I just say, you do it.
Facts.
I'm going to that here. When I'm done, I'll just cough. I'm going and I know they're going to release us from that island. I think the second, I'll probably choose Drake.
Okay. Yeah. When is your next project?
My next project, I don't know when this is coming out, but it's quite soon actually, in October.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm dropping an EP called Lost in Lagos.
Your next collaboration with boys.
Should I tell you?
Yes, please.
Why? Give me 3 reasons why.
Because
Give me 3 solid reasons and I'm convinced. I'll tell you.
the people need it. We're thirsty. You've not drank water in how long?
That's like the best thing you said. Another reason. That's it. Yeah, give me a fresh reason.
Help me out.
It's you and boy.
Like, it's you and boy. Do we even need a reason?
Yeah.
Please just give us.
Say please. Alright, there's a collab on this EP that's coming out.
Okay, period. Okay, I love
Quite
that.
soon. October, we get it. Actually, yeah, October. See, I'm a nice guy now. Don't say I didn't do anything.
Thank you. Some of your fans want to be called Ajebutters.
Very good. Yeah, so that what's that?
Some want to be called Butter Nation.
Yeah.
But you want them to be called.
I like Butter Nation. Yeah. I like that guy. Yeah, but I don't want to see that big. Let's fuck out. Please, I beg you guys.
No, I really like Butter Nation
I like
because
Butter Nation.
I like the idea of you like president of Butter Nation, like Ajebutter. But why not Ajebutter?
It's just not our vibe.
Why didn't you pick that accent?
It's not our vibe.
No.
Not
Okay.
really. No, but to be fair, I think like when I started making music, the Ajebutter community was well represented. But for real, like a lot of rap music in general doesn't come from, but a lot of people, have like that grassy story. You have like Badu was just coming up at the time. You have Reminisce. I have a lot of guys from the road that were like proper like it's the markets as well. So, and I felt like for every other person, not just for Ajebutter, just like regular somebody working in HR or they also want to have their lives spoken about. They just live every day.
Yeah.
Not everybody is like there are a lot of people like that have that like street story and stuff, but there's also every other person, and that's just what I wanted to represent and just go like kind of the other way and not just be on that. Because if I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm from street, nobody's gonna believe me. And not to say that I'm not like the most Ajebutter person either. Like I think like I'm sweet little, but yeah, I just wanted to.
Fair enough. And then we'll be 22.
Yeah, it's a really hard job. I just really liked it. But I'm second born. I was born on 2nd day of June. So I just that's always my number. I've always liked it.
Okay, makes sense. I was born in June too. I like that.
Chopper.
You're a Gemini?
Yeah.
Yeah. I do this. Yeah. In your song Enjoyment, there's a line that says, cover my face, you can use emoji. So should I hide my man?
That's up to you.
No, advise me because in this day and age.
Conversation that you guys have to have. But I was just saying that if you want, if it's being like if it's a private thing and you want to to be like that kind of experience, you don't have to, and that can be on that.
But what would you advise in this day and age with the way people are moving?
I know, show your man off, man. Show him off. Don't hide your man. So that you know what you're doing with straight up.
No, that's fine. Let them tell you. Like, whoever wants to come to you as a woman, let them come to you. So that you can get... Yes. But you know what I like? I like to do a soft launch. And then, if you just... just post this shoe,
To be fair, the reason why I actually wrote that line is because I was seeing like a lot of those kind of things online. Like, the hiding face with emoji, the soft launch. And I'm like, what is this? And I was like, if I write this, a lot of people would like understand that, be able to relate to it. Yeah, I just think it's a funny idea. Soft launch is so crazy. How in the olden days, like people used to do things like because you just see someone in real life, but now, like do the official announcements like transfer market.
Yeah, I feel like you can either just officially announce like everybody see this is my man, who knows him, tell me whatever what's going on.
Why do you need to know that? Just listen to what he's telling you. And what you guys are telling each other. Why do you want to do like a credit background check?
I feel like we need that. People need to leave reviews. Who has dated this one before, please? How was your experience?
No, but someone else's experience is going to be different from your own experience. Shake it.
Fair, but you need something to reference.
Why? That person has their own biases. Like, I've never done that. I've never like been with someone I've gone to go and do like a go background check on this. I live there, there's some pretty shit too. So, this is man. I got you, bro.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, your soup. Yeah. Let me just tell you that. Ronald.
If you could go back to the early days when you first kind of started getting into music, what is one thing that you would change?
I think I'll stick to my beliefs more. I won't let anybody like shake what I believe in and what I want. Yeah, I think that's what I would. That's it.
Okay.
When I came into the industry, that time, we hadn't really seen people like us before. Like, when I mean us, I'll say people like me, people like Budge. I'm gonna put like Burna Boy at the time. So like the way Burna Boy started, like the way he sounded at the beginning, like that light party sound, compared to like maybe like just a little later in his career, there was like or like even just generally like the Afrobeats was very like one-dimensional, for lack of a better term. Like they wanted everybody to fit into like one kind of sound, perform one kind of way. It wasn't very diverse. So people that were kind of different, they really, really, really tried to fit you into one box because there were a lot of gatekeepers that it wasn't democratized now, like the way things are. So now there's a lot of free, like, you can just post what you want online, and then if people like it, then other people are like, oh, people like this, that's proof that it's good.
Yeah.
And then people run with it. Then it wasn't that, it was just the tastemakers that made the decision on what went and what didn't go. And if you didn't fit into what those people thought the convention now of things, they didn't want to rock with it. So, but later on, as things like evolved more and there's more social media and more power of like people, like you see, that's when like the altered thing actually like took off more because people decided. Like I can remember like the first GRB show, I think it was 2012. So no, well, you were there. Like nobody in the mainstream audience or mainstream like gatekeepers could believe that was possible because they sold out, I don't know, I'm going to say like a 1,500, 2,000 like capacity venue on their ones. This is like people that they don't even play on the radio. Do you get, or maybe had one song on the radio. But we knew, like myself, JRB, we knew that we had like a big audience, right? But the mainstream didn't know that. And they didn't allow that. So they'll say, how can these guys are dressed like this? And, they're not making like mainstream sound. Like they can't do a show. They can't, if it was up to them, we'll never have like gone anywhere. So yeah, with that in mind, like a lot of people try to like change what you're doing your sound and stuff. And now that Afrobeats is even more international, like I'd say people like Victoni now, he's just himself, his sound, just the same. And you can't distinguish someone like that from someone that's in like Toronto or someone that's in America. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, just back to your question, I feel like that's one advice I would give myself, to be more in conviction of what we started and don't allow like other voices and sound like influence with it.
How do you feel about the way that the genre is evolving?
I don't think Afrobeats is evolving into any specific way. I don't think there's one like direction or trend. right now, which is interesting because I think over the past maybe 10, 15 years, there's been like, there'll be like a sound that'll just take over and like hold the space. Maybe like when Mr. Easy came out and like things were slow, or even before that, where there was like Shocky and things were like really fast, or like maybe even when like Wizkid had made in Lagos and there was also like, things transition like that. There's always like a soundscape thing, or even to when we're doing as on top my piano recently. There's always a thing that is a sound that is like controlling the moment, but I think we just came out of the Amapiano thing as a genre, so we're single as a genre. We're not dating any sound. We don't have any sound that is holding us per se. So I think it's free and like people have chance to experiment a little bit more and stuff. So yeah, I think it's interesting. It's cool.
You own a fintech company and you're still out here touring. Yeah. How do you manage all of that?
It's a good question. I don't. No, but on a serious note, like, one thing is when I left Hayden, when I stopped like working for a company, because before I used to work for Cisco, I thought that it would be easier if I was doing my own thing, like running my own business. But it's actually much harder because now I'm like boss of other people, and I have to be like an example. I always have to be present and there, and be a leader in my role. So it's actually quite difficult. It's not easy, but I've also learned that with my trajectory, how I want to be in life, and a lot of people that I look up to, they don't just do one thing. They manage businesses, they manage different enterprises, and I don't want to start doing that when I'm like 50 or whatever. I want to start from now, and I'm also someone that if I feel like something deserves to exist, I always want to try to do it or find the people to make it happen. Because even apart from like running a fintech, apart from music, there's so many other things that I'm passionate about, or I like ideas a lot. So, and I like innovating. That's just my thing. So if I see something and I go, this person can help make it happen, this person can help make it happen, I just want to introduce them, put them together. If I can finances or find money to find people that have money to make it happen, and I just have small equity in that, I do that as well. Like that's just my passion. So I can't even stop myself.
I love that, and I love how you said when you see something that you think deserves to exist.
Yeah, that's just my thing. I just whatever I feel like should exist or would make money or will be interesting. Yeah, like ideas make me that's what gets me great.
Yeah. You can see that. I love that. Now you have your bachelor's, your master's as well. Yeah. Can you tell us how you started music in the midst of all of that?
The thing about music, or like just if you're passionate about anything, is that you don't have to. It's not like you don't feel like you're starting something or like you're, putting together like a business plan or anything. You just do it because you like it. And that's most things that I do. That's how I am. But yeah, I think what made it, like, I'm writing since I was in secondary school, just, writing lyrics. I have my chemistry book, the front of the chemistry, back with lyrics. And like, I just to write. But like when I got to uni is when I actually started recording. And like going to studio and just, because I found people that could record. And I think that's also something that helped Afrobeats as a genre in total, because like things switched from having to go to like a big studio to record a song, like a proper studio, to people being able to record on their laptops and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, I just started like recording, and I have friends, that I need help from the producer, from mix, from master. So I just was doing that, and I know there's, I just said I was scared and shy to like put the music out as people are, but I was just like, let me just see what will happen, if I go to studio, record something, I release it, and I did, and I had a few people telling me, yeah, it sounds good, whatever, and that obviously okay, maybe something's happening here, and that encouraged me to do more and release more. I was still going to school, but I didn't care. I was just like, make as much music as possible. I remember, then when I was in England, you get like maybe 13 pounds that would just pay for a train to go somewhere, perform for like 50 people, 100 people. I didn't care. I was doing it. Finish exams, be tired, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'm going, because the day that I finish exam, probably the day that they'll be doing parties or shows. I'm going to another city to perform, and I'm doing that right back to back. I mean, it's my passion. So that passion like just drives, it gives you energy to continue and do that. And then I think by the time I was releasing songs like Serene and One Pastor, I was doing my master's at the time. But I promise you, I was like a part-time student because I was like, I was just recording every day, traveling to perform, do whatever I could to get my music out. Yeah, that's just how I was. I think it doesn't really, in hindsight, I feel like, oh, I was doing a lot, but in reality, I was just having fun and doing what I liked to do. Really.
Do you feel like in this day and age, someone can successfully build a music career while having a 9 to 5?
Of course. There's no reason you can't. I think more people from seeing me do it have also done it.
Yeah.
I meet a lot of upcoming artists now, even artists that have gone far and are doing other things with their life. And I actually encourage it. I don't think anybody should just unless you are like singing. There are different kind of people. Unless you're singing minded, like a lot of people want to do different things, and a lot of skills are transferable anyway. So you might as well.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is there any other thing that you like to say?
Bottom mission. Music is coming. Don't rush. Speed is nothing without control. We're gonna be there. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. So yeah, that's it. Have no fear. Butter is here. Let's go there. Ajebutter 22 right here. And this is Backstage Banter with AC. O'Shea.